Hello everyone, I'm Hilary Chin and thank you all so much for coming and watching this YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to connect your Power BI desktop with your Claude AI desktop. We'll be using an amazing tool called VS Code, okay? And all these tools need to be downloaded and installed in your local machine. Now, if you have not watched that video where I taught how to do this, just follow that link, or by the end of this video you would see a video where I taught how to download your VS Code and also how to download your Claude AI, especially the desktop version, and your Power BI desktop. Now, this is very important. You and I know that one of the most difficult things when you work with Power BI is creating DAX formulas. Now, DAX formulas are simply formulas where you are finding out from a data percentages, averages, etc. Okay, so this time around we are going to be doing it in such a way that we'll just give a simple prompt in your Claude AI desktop, and Claude AI is able to connect both tools and begin to design that DAX formula in your Power BI desktop, no matter how complex that formula is. Okay, so you are going to be seeing this. I'll be showing you now how to connect Power BI desktop and your Claude AI desktop using the VS Code. Let's go.
Okay, so connecting your Power BI with Claude AI desktop, it's very simple. The first thing you need to do, make sure that your Claude AI is open, Claude AI desktop is open, and make sure that your VS Code, VS Studio Code is open, Visual Studio Code is open, and then make sure that you have your data uploaded into your Power BI, and your Power BI is saved in your local machine. But I decided to keep this here in the Power Query, because when we get there you would see what we are going to do. So let's just keep this data here. We'll be visiting this data after we have connected this with Claude AI. Now, the first thing I want to do here is go to my VS Code here, make sure it is open. It is also installed locally in my machine. Go down here to these extensions, okay? Just search for Power BI MCP, okay? When I click enter there, it brings you this Power BI modeling MCP server, okay? I click that. Okay, in your own machine, if you're watching this video, you would notice that it is not installed yet. Just come around here, you would see an install button, and you click that button and give it some time, and it will install. Once that is done, you rush very quick to your Claude AI desktop. Make sure you have the Claude AI version like you see. By the end of this video, you see another video to watch and learn how to download this, okay? And then just go to your setting here. Where you click down here where you have your name, go to your setting here and click. Once you click that, you go to developer and you click. Once you click developer, you will not find your Power BI modeling MCP running, okay, because you have not connected. This is proof that I am connected. But what you see is the edit config, okay? Go and click that edit config. It takes you now into your system, where it brings you where you have this Claude underscore desktop underscore config, okay? Just double click that. It will now take you to your VS Code, okay? It brings you into your VS Code with all these codes. Make sure that this is deleted. I'll just click Ctrl A and Ctrl Z and backspace, and I delete this all. Now go back to my Chrome. You would see this code that I have written here. Go to the description section of this video. You will find the link. Just copy that link, put it anywhere in your browser, okay? And you click OK, and you will find this code. Once you find this code, just copy it as it is. Ctrl C, bring it into your VS Code. Very easy. Ctrl V. Now we want to find this path. There's a middle path here, okay? Your path. Now to get this on your local machine, go to your Windows Explorer here and you go to Dig C. Once you go to Dig C, you will see users. Double click on users, go again to users. It might be saved differently on your machine. You might have a different name depending on your machine, but make sure that you follow the right step, because we are looking for .vs code. This is what we are looking for, okay? You double click on that. It takes you to extension, okay? You double click. It takes you now to analysis/services.powerbi.modeling MCP, okay? We'll also double click. Make sure you are getting these names correctly. And then I'll still go again to server. Server is a unique name that is used. and then this is what I was looking for, Power BI slash modeling slash MCP. Now I will double click. This is where that code is hidden. I'll come here now to that path. This will be different in your local machine. I will just click, I will just highlight, and I say, let me open this well so you see that this is the code, right? I'll copy right from here. I'll copy right from here. I'll copy right from here, and I come here and Control C. So I'll leave this comma up. I'll leave this comma out, okay, because I'll need it. I'll already have it on my Visual Studio, okay. I'll come here now and I select this, all this, and then I leave this comma because remember that I did not copy it from there, and I paste. Now when I paste and I click, you see that everything has been pasted here. Now there's one thing I want to show you. You see that if there are any errors here, for instance, if I add a small comma here, you would see it would show a small sign red. You see a small red on that. It shows that that code, there's a mistake in that code, okay. But once everything is done and you don't see such a sign, know that your code is well arranged. Now the next thing you see here, you see that this is still open, okay. I have to save this. Claude desktop config, it is still running, so I have to save it. So I'll just go and click Ctrl S, and that has been saved. Once this is done, and then we are now sure that this is connected, I'll just come here, click that off, then I'll undo my desktop, undo that, and then I'll come to Windows Tax Manager. Okay, I want to uninstall everything, Tax Manager, okay, where you find all the different software running and showing how their speeds and all that. So I'll come here now, and then I look for Claude AI, okay. I'll come here, look for Claude AI. Once I click, I'll right click on Claude AI and I end task. I want to end task because I want to relaunch it again fresh, okay. After doing that, I'll just quickly come back and then I relaunch my Claude. Make sure you relaunch it. Perfect. Once I relaunch it, or once you relaunch it, make sure you go up here, go to setting again, then go to developer, then you would find your connection. So this is proof that it is connected. Now remember I told you that I have moved away a little bit from the Power Query in my Power BI. So now I have this data here. If you look at this data, we don't have quarter. So I want to form a quarterly table, or a quarterly column, sorry. I want to have a column that tells me the quarterly analysis of this product. So we have the monthly, we have the yearly, we have the date, okay. So I want to form that inside my Power BI. So what I'm going to do, I'll go back to my Claude AI desktop here quickly. I'll just tell Claude AI, are you connect, always write this prompt, okay, connect to Power BI. So I want to go specifically, I think I saved this as Power BI, okay. That's how I save this particular Power BI desktop that is open, and then I'll now push that to Claude AI. So I'm telling Claude AI that I want to connect to that Power BI. So we give it some time to give us the result. Okay, so you see it says connected to the open Power BI desktop instance. What would you like to do with the model? Okay, so right here I'll just say create another column with quarterly analysis, and then we push that. So I send that very short prompt for a reason. So Power BI says Claude AI is saying that they will check, because the prompt I sent was short, so they want to check the model itself. So this also tells you that if you don't send specific prompts, you cause Claude to take a longer time. Okay, you cause it to take a longer time to analyze your data. If I had specified the specific table, specify everything, it says added a calculated column called quarters. You see finance table. So now let's come up and see what we, yes, so you see that the moment I load my data here, you see that a column was added. You see, that's it, a column was added. So a new column was added, and Claude AI named it data analysis and then gave me the quarter. Okay, so if I select this quarter here and I say maybe I want to look at my quarter per profit, for instance, I want to see profit per each quarter. Quarter simply means the first 3 months of every year. Okay, first 3 months of every year, and I want to click this. So you see that it gives me from quarter 1, 2, 3, 4. This is amazing. This is amazing. So Power BI did that for me. Okay, and you see that it did it and then added it on my table. Now if I come here and I want to um, okay, anyway, if I go back to this table view, you see that it came here and it added that quarter. Okay, it probably used this year column and then created the quarter. Okay, because quarter is January, February, March is the first quarter, April, May, June is the second quarter. So every 3 months of every year is the first quarter. Okay, so it calculated that using the month name and then move on to design that for us just by a simple prompt. You see, so these are the analysis it created for us, telling us that added a calculated column called quarter to the financial table, right? Dark, skew, plus round. So this is the formula that it created and then added. So I can still come here and copy this formula and paste inside my measure, and that will still happen very, very good. So this is the power of connecting your Power BI with your Claude AI. So we are going to be coming with more. So stay blessed and stay tuned.